Basket can't defend. He's got the outside left for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force it off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
No back into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh,
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Aphrodite is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
All right. Welcome to the Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series, brought to you by iRacingIFlag.com. Use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off of your order. What a great deal. If they have stuff out of stock, be patient. They will get stuff in stock pretty soon. So, all right, get yourself an iFlag. Tonight we are at the virtual Richmond Raceway for 160 laps of exciting action. The drivers have 3 sets of tires in the pits. Current weather is 78 degrees with a 109-degree track temperature. Fuel window is around 100 laps. No way those guys are going to go that far on a set of tires. So I'm guessing these guys will split the 160 laps in half, take it from there. All right, I am not joined by anybody in the broadcast booth. I'm a one-man band again tonight. It is what it is. I'll do the best I can. I am not coughing every 2 seconds like I have been the last 2 weeks. I'm feeling much better. Try to put on a better broadcast. Again, I'm not a broadcaster. I'm a racer doing this out of the kindness of my heart to help promote this beautiful truck series here at FastTrack. Kills me not to be out there, but hell, I don't care. We're having fun up here. All right, qualifying has wrapped up. Looks like Tyler Marble captures his 3rd pole of the season. Kyle Knapp almost got him. He is less than a 10th off of Tyler's speed. That's pretty wild. All right, let's check out the grid real quick. As you're going to have 2 pace laps around this racetrack that'll go pretty quick, so I'll try to knock this out quickly. Tyler Marble on the pole, Kyle Knapp P2, Jeremy Clifton 3, Jacob Musow 4, Wesley Gant 5, Andy the Mongoose Tico 6, Alan Hilton 7th, Troy Tarbach 8th. 9th is Marcus Bach, Brian Watson, Ryan Sherrill, Dylan Butler, Michael Thwaites, Guy Barrett, Brian Conklin, and Kevin Varnador. Eric Woods, Nick Hamlin, Brett Spaude, Kyle Oakley, Joseph Musow, Christopher Calgill, Todd Sherrill, Cody Matthews. Hold on, I got to end of the longest line penalty here. All right, Kyle Oakley, Joseph Musow, I already said that. Cody Matthews, next page. Michael Cleary, Wayne Fleet, Glenn Grisby, Ryan Haynes, Jason Johnson, Cody James, Keaton Popalik, and Keith Kelman round out, I believe, your field. James Gilbert rounds out your field. All right. Let's ride along with Mr. Tyler Marble. He's given last second
Leader will go on the green flag
instructions.
at all times. There's no lane changing until after the start-finish line. 3 wide into turn 1 is discouraged. Remember on the restarts, remember what I talked about? Restarts being in the corner, outside car, beware of your speed and your gap and whatnot. The incident limit, remember, is also lowered, so
Yes, we are
think
running a
twice
lower
before you,
incident limit
try
tonight
to
here at
send it into the
Richmond.
corner.
We did it in our Cup Series last
have a
year.
great
It
race,
worked
guys.
out quite well, as it turned out to be one of our better races of the season. I believe
guys
we only had
showing
one
up.
caution in that race, and I know for damn sure we had green flag pit
Cody
stops in that race with
James
the full
and
field.
Cody Matthews.
And I know we had green flag pit
POL.
stops because my dumb ass stayed out way too long, and I hurt myself in the final standings for that race. I had a hot rod. That thing was a beast on the long runs. I was feeling good. I was feeling it. Then I stayed out way too long, and I bit myself in the ass. So that was a great race last year. When we lowered the incident rates, I expect more of the same here in the Truck Series. These guys will think twice before they start sending it to turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and keep them incident limits down, because nobody wants to be disqualified after 8X. So 12X is drive-through, 18X is DQ. So that should keep the aggression down. We've been running into a little bit of caution fever. I went through the last couple races. We've had 5 cautions. The other race was 6 cautions. That's not crazy, but I'd like to get them down to at least 3 and under, realistically, here for the Truck Series. All right, pace car's off. Tyler Marble drops the hammer. Kyle beats him to the line. We'll see if there's a penalty on that or not. P2 can beat P1 to the line. That's in the rule book, so I just got to make sure he didn't jump the start. iRacing will handle all the black flags in regards to that. And looks like he got no penalty. All right, that was just got through the gears a lot better than Tyler Marble. Good on him. All right, we're going to try to go through the field. This seems to be the best camera angle that allows the viewers to see a decent amount of the field. If I go to TV1 or TV2, it like really zooms in on the cars. It's just hard to see a lot of the field, and I want to get a lot of people on as much TV time as we can. If I go to Far Chase, and oh no, as we do that, Kevin Varnador spun to the inside wall. No yellow as everybody keeps going. We'll check that out real quick. previous crash. We'll see what happened here. We'll get on 63. Kevin Barnador will rewind it just a little bit. I don't know if he had a little bit of help or if he came in too hot. There was a guy on the wall, purple truck. It looks like he tried to go underneath the 20 of Ryan Sherwood at the last second. No, I think what happened was the 20 of Ryan Sherwood was checking up for the purple truck of 96 and slowed down, and unfortunately Kevin Barnador didn't slow down enough himself, and they all just ended up getting crosshaired there. I know Kevin hates it. Looks like he's coming down pit road. Probably got a meatball flag. That sucks. So, all right, let's get back to live TV here. Still under green. Not sure what happened to the 96. Did he disconnect or did he fall through? Not on the racetrack. So I got a feeling he may have had a problem with his internet connection. Couldn't see where he was going. And probably fell through. So it may be internet connection problems. He did blink on my screen. So, all right, this is the battle for P10. I'm sorry, P8, Brian Watson. A lot of single file action right now. Everybody just minding their P's and Q's. I did turn some laps in practice. These cars, trucks, are a bit of a handful going down the back straightaway for some crazy reason. They appear to have a lot of caster in the wheel. So like you think you're going straight, and then the truck just kind of darts all over the place down straightaways. You'll see some of these guys just zigzagging left and right, like in quick little spurts. Just a lot of caster in there that makes it all weird. So, all right, looks like everybody's minding their P's and Q's. A lot of single file. The low lane is the dominant lane here. In practice, we did see some guys migrate into the second lane as the tires wore out. But having watched the Coke Series last night, the low lane was the dominant lane in the Coke Series race. And everybody was doing everything they could to get down to that low lane. They were chopping noses off. They were beating and banging. They were door slamming. They all wanted to get down to the bottom. That race started out pretty good, but then just got pretty freaking stupid there at the end with caution after caution. iRacing admin got sick and tired of all the cautions, and they made them do single file restarts. And I was watching Casey Kerwin's stream, and there were a lot of unhappy people with the decision to go single file, because it feels like they weren't allowed to make passes basically, because you're taking away the double file restart. So a lot of guys were mad there was no double file restart. So but whatever. Hey, if you stop wrecking, don't go back to double file. Man, Kyle Knapp is just fucking checking out from the field here. He was fast in practice. I believe he was at the top of the board in practice. And, man, he's got a fucking 2.5 second lead. Good Lord. Well, let's see if he's going to use up his tires. I know Tyler likes to take it easy on his tires sometimes. Sometimes he takes it a little too easy. Racing with him in the Cup Series sometimes. I can't ride behind him because he's just saving a little too much. Just kind of throws off my pace, but it looks like he has no pressure from behind, so looks like he's just out there eating some ice cream and just kind of chilling. Right behind him is Jacob Musow and Jeremy Clifton. I believe Jeremy might be your point leader. Forgot to double check before the stream started. I'm almost positive he's the point leader, so he's up there. Man, wait, mind their P's and Q's. I like it. Nothing crazy so far. Eric Woods in the 85, 77, Kyle Oakley. Oh, look at that. Randy Macho Man Savage paint job. I love it. Keaton. Don't know where Keaton's at. Not on the racetrack. Andy Tico. P7. Nice solid run for the Mongoose. Let's check in Kyle, the leader, real quick. Coming up on lap traffic already on lap 16. We'll stay with him for a little bit to see how he manages these lap trucks. 63, Kevin Varnador's back out on the racetrack. Wonder if he got that damage fixed. Oh, well, obviously he got the damage fixed. I'm not sure how much there was. Let's stay with the leader here for real quick to see what he does with these lap trucks. These lap trucks will probably play nice and just, yeah, they're just rolling up to the top lane, getting out of the way. 08's having a little internet connection issues. That was pretty close. All right, check out P2. No pressure. P3, no pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. Jeremy Clifton just kind of chilling out. And P5, Alan Hilton. A lot of single file. The pizza truck, Wesley Gantz, hanging out P6. Like I said, Michael's P7, Brian Watson P4. See if you can't change the camera angles a little bit here, make it a little more exciting for the 5 people watching us. Thank you for watching. My volumes are okay. Hit me up in the chat. I can only read chat on the Team Marble iRacing page. I can't read chat on the FastTrack page. So if you're on the FastTrack page, migrate over to the Team Marble iRacing page. Hit me up in chat. Tell me if my shit's too low, too high. It should be pretty good, I think. I haven't messed with volumes the last couple of weeks, and I've been rewatching the replays to see if they're okay, and all seems well. The only problems we usually have is if I have somebody up in the booth with me, sometimes their audio gets all weird and messed up, and I try to do the best we can. All right, so far so good. The racing has been really tame. Other than that little snafu there on the back straightaway on lap, I don't know, 2 or 3, whatever it was. So it's like everybody's kind of scared of the new incident limit for tonight. Just I think we got everybody's attention so far. So we'll see how this rolls out. We're already on lap 22. It's gonna go. This race is gonna go by fairly quickly if it stays green. I'd venture to see pit stops. Lap 70-ish maybe. 70 maybe a short pit, so 80 could be some pit strategy for sure. I can't imagine anybody breaking this up into 2 pit stops. That would be almost suicide on such a small racetrack. So all right, let's see who else we can focus on. Let's go back to the middle of the pack. Let's go with Mr. Christopher Cowgill. Where is Mr. Christopher? What the hell number is he? Oh, the 03. Oh, there he is. A John Deere truck. Got a little door, left side door damage. Probably got a little rub and race in there with somebody earlier. Another one of the Musau clan. Joseph Musau in the 3 truck. P17. That's a good looking truck. I like it. I like it a lot. 55, Michael Cleary, rounding out the top 20. Just check in on our leader again real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Well, he did catch Varnador the last time we were watching the 12 truck. He was with Varnador. He still hasn't passed him, so. And Tyler Marble's still kind of hanging in there. That black 48 truck still on the same straightaway. So I wonder if the 12 used up his tires, and now the 48 start to close that gap. We'll know probably about another 20 laps or so. We'll get a better picture of what's going on. And I don't know who to focus on. Let's click on the old exciting button and see what iRacing takes to us. I swear, every time I click the exciting button, that orange Captain Crunch truck is like right in the middle of everything. It's crazy. Michael Thwaites, I haven't talked about him all night. The 99 truck, running P10 right now. That guy's a sneaky one. You got to watch out for Mr. Thwaites. He'll just sit there and ride and ride and ride. Then when it's still late in the run, he starts passing people left and right. He's very good in this truck series. He knows how to save tires and still be fast. So I expect him to be probably the top 5 by the end of this race. If not top 5, be battling for a lead, I'm sure. Already. Oh, I see Tyler Marble passes somebody on my left monitor. Just scoot by the 07 truck. Lap trucks are playing nice with the leaders. That's what I like to see. Looks like Tyler's got a little right side damage. This looks like he scraped the paint off a little bit. Yeah, there it is. That's more than a scrape. He's got a hole in that body panel. Must have got pretty good somewhere. Probably one of the exits. Ooh, look at that. 06 trucks. I like a Mark Martin throwback. That's pretty sharp. I like it. I was just watching the Mark Martin. There's a guy called Stapleton on YouTube. And he visits with all these old school cup drivers. And he's got a really good channel going right now. I just watched the one with Mark Martin at Vegas last fall, where they found his old famous 1998 cup car just like kind of laying in the field. Some dude bought it, restored it. Mark Martin didn't really know about it until like a couple months before the Vegas race, and found out that car was going to be at the Vegas racetrack. And Mark got to drive that car around to Vegas. He got to lead the pack in that old 1998 Ford. Was a Taurus? I think it was a Taurus, yeah. And Mark Martin was ear to ear smile the whole time he was going around that racetrack. It was good stuff to watch. Check it out on YouTube. Stapleton is the channel. Like you're gonna staple something. So Stapleton is the name of the channel. And they got a lot of old school cup stuff, which is right up my wheelhouse, man. I love that old school stuff from when I was younger. I go way back to the 80s with the old Monte Carlos and Thunderbirds and Olds Cutlasses and Buick Regals and all that good shit. Love me some old school NASCAR. All right, who else? We gotta check out the leaders real quick. Leaders get their due justice because they are leading the race. All right, looks like he's finally caught the 63. Kevin Barnador nursing that truck after an early incident on lap 2 or 3. There was a guy stuck to the wall. He went to avoid it and unfortunately turned himself into the inside wall. It doesn't look too horrible. I know he had damage because he pitted right after it happened, but it doesn't seem to be too far off the pace for a truck that has some damage. I think he's really trying to not lose. I don't know how many laps he's done. Let me take a look. I gotta expand my leaderboard here. Cameron Barnett, wow, he's only 2 laps down, so he's trying to stay. He's not gonna roll over or die. He's gonna try to prevent himself from going 3 laps down. So that's why he's really not pulling over. We'll see how patient the 12 truck is, because I think he's looking in that mirror. He's seeing that black 48 truck starting to inch a little closer and closer. It's under 2 seconds now for that gap. So, all right, Kevin's finally says, all right, I've had enough. As I say that, he's going to battle hard off the corner. Hopefully that truck doesn't unload going down the straightaway. Yeah, Kevin's racing clean, but man, he does not want to lose another lap, and he has every right to do it. It's just good, hard, smart racing. Giving the leader the lane, giving him all the room he needs, but just not going to roll over and die. He thinks this race is not over. He might get back in this thing with a couple cautions and a couple waiver rounds. All right, the next victim will be the 10 of Cody James. Not Cody James, Cody Matthews. Will be the next one to go a lap down. The interval to P2 is still around just under 2 seconds. Now we're getting into some heavy lap traffic. Right there, if you look to your far right, you'll see the black truck, 48, Tyler Marble. He is very thankful for this lap traffic right now. That gives him a chance to catch the leader. Kind of close that distance up. We'll try to focus on some other.
Expecting that break that hard.
Looks like 21 and a 08 might have a little shenanigans. I'm going to focus on his leader right now, because he's in some heavy lap traffic, and I don't want to miss anything. And then we'll go back through the field and give everybody a little TV time so their family can see the racing and stuff. Hey, that's my dad on TV, or that's my hubby. enjoying, watching us enjoy a hobby that we love to do. All right, he's got a little clear sailing now, so we'll go to the 48 truck and see how he manages to get through here. I can't find my mouse.
Caution's out.
The caution is out. The 55 spins in front of the field. I heard the 08, so we'll go back to the 08. He said it was all him. We'll hit the previous crash.
Space car coming off too.
We'll hit the rewind button.
Wayne, I need you to pass me, buddy.
It looks like Brian got into the 55. Can't tell if the 55 came down. Let me pause this and go to the far chase mode. I'm going to try to keep this quick. Then I want to try and get some pit stop action here. Yeah, it looks like the 55 may have came down just a hair because he was going to go under that black and red truck on exit. Kind of squeeze the 37 down to the apron. That's just a racing deal there. The 55 was trying to avoid that truck in front of him and came down to the 37. All right, let's focus on the leaders. Make sure. Wow. All right, the 25 comes down pit road. A lot of people. Everybody's on pit road except for. Looks like Brian Conklin. Oh, he's down pit road too. Everybody's down pit road. There, that was easy. See what 17, I believe, is going to focus on the wave around. Make sure we're back on live TV. Yeah, we're back on live TV. All right, let's get to TV3. Looks like the 17 was a lap truck. And he's probably, the pit road's probably open for him now. So he's just going to come down pit road. All right, looks like 12 beat the 48 off of pit road. I heard the 08 say something that was all him. Not sure. But there he is. So he's down on the apron, comes back onto the racetrack. Oh, okay. All right, I see it now. I see it. That's why he was apologizing. He screwed up, went down to the apron, came back up onto the racetrack. That spooks the 55. I apologize. I don't have. Oh, Cleary. It's Cleary. And that causes the 37 and 55 together. So the 08's James Gilbert. He apologized. He was sorry. And unfortunately, that was the cause of the incident there. So that's just the raw deal for the three involved. The good thing is nobody really has a lot of damage. I don't think hardly any damage with those three trucks that were spinning. So it's just one of them short track deals. All right, let's see if these guys can keep it green. All right, looks like we got a couple waiver rounds, 63 and a 21. So I believe this will be the waiver round lap, and then they're going to double them up. And we're going to go green flag racing here. The biggest mover so far would be, let's see, Nick Hamlin started 18th. He's up to P12. Guy Barrett started 14th. He's up to 11th. Ooh, Michael Thwaites started 13th. He's up to 8th. Alan Hilton started 7th. He's up to 4th. Biggest faller so far would be, I don't see P4 anywhere. Never mind, there he is. Jacob Musow, he's still riding in 3rd. There really hasn't been people falling down the leaderboard too bad. So like the top 10 trucks are still near the top 10. So that's a good thing. All right, hopefully cautions do not breed cautions. We still lowered the incident limits for tonight to encourage some clean racing. That outside line is gonna be tricky. P2 guy, the restart zone is right around the corner. Gotta be on your toes. Stay within the parameters of the iRacing restart zone. If you don't, get a big, fat, juicy black flag. Oh man, the pizza truck almost got rear-ended middle of that corner by the 99 of Thwaites. Luckily, there was no contact. All right, Tyler Marvel says, I ain't saving tires this time, bitches. I'm going to try and lead a lap here. Still hanging strong in that second lane. Pretty hard to do it here at Richmond when that low lane is so dominant in every series that I've seen this week. Yeah, Tyler just like, ooh, gives him a little tap on the dupa there. No harm, no foul. Just letting him know he's still there. All right, let's focus on the battle between Jacob Musau and Alan Hilton. I gotta find my mouse. My mouse keeps disappearing on me because I got full screen on here. This is gonna be an epic battle for P3. Clifton's still in there having fun. 99 Michael Thwaites, the sneaky one, looking to stick his nose on entry, thinks better of it. He's like, I ain't causing a caution here, still too early. Backs out of it before we get to the entry. Smart move, I like it. Oh, the pizza truck. Oh no, into the wall. Wesley Gant had a little help, but I seen what happened. He missed the exit, got loose down the straightaway. Tico in the 65 had really nowhere to go. Just gave him a little love tap down the straightaway, and I kind of sent him into the wall. These trucks are a handful down the back straightaway because there's too much casters in the setup. Just kind of making the trucks all squirrely. He didn't hit too hard, so I can't imagine he'd have too much damage. 22 Nick Hamlin. Getting in there nice and hard. That's what she said. And then back to single file. Ooh, Masao misses the corner entry there. Michael Thwaites gets under him for P5. 1, 2, yeah, P5. The pizza truck, Wesley Gant, is getting a furious battle on the outside from, I can't tell who that is. Give me 1 second. Oh, the 0-2 of Guy Barrett's. Guy Barrett had some rotten luck last week. Just looking to rebound. Ooh, gets a nice run off the corner there. I'm going to stay in this camera view a lot because I can see a lot of the trucks. If I go to TV1 or TV2, it zooms in too much and only focuses on like 1 or 2 trucks. Keep it in this camera mode, I can see a lot of the action on my triple monitors. Left and right monitors show a lot, so I can kind of catch stuff out of the corner of my eye if I had to, as far as incidences and passes and stuff like that. So I'll change the camera views a little bit here and there, but I just want to be able to see most of the field here. All right, let's go back to the leader. I believe he's got a nice healthy lead again. Just under a second. As I say that, it goes up to about 1.3 on the straightaways. So I'd say about just over a second lead for the 12 truck. Alan Hilton methodically working his way through the field. Works at P3 right now. Trying to hunt down the 48 of Tyler Marble. Clifton's still there. Waits is coming. Jacob's falling down the field a little bit. All right, let's go to oh, that's a nice shot right there. Coming off, going through the dog leg on the front straightaway. Coming up on some more lap traffic. Looks like only one lap truck so far. It'll be a little while before he catches up, I'd imagine. Click on the old exciting button and see who it takes us to. 04, Brian Watson, rounding out your top 20. Brett Spod kind of stuck up in the second lane, as we see, getting passed by his teammate in the 39 of Ryan Haynes. That would be your battle for P17. Glenn Crispy saying something over the old voice comms. Let's see if he got into a little bit of trouble. I think he's just talking to the leaders, or talking to his fellow competitors to let them know where to pass safely so there's no shenanigans. 21 having seems to be a rough night so far. Missed a bunch of practice tonight. Might not have a handle of the race truck yet. A lot of single files right now. A lot of zigzaggers on the straightaways too. It's hard to handle. And I don't know who to talk about right now. Let's see. on the old exciting and takes us right back to Watson. No, takes us over to the 77 of Kyle Oakley. The 3 truck of Joseph South. And everybody's chilling. All right, we ran, what was the caution? Lap 50s or so. Hey, Ryan, I just seen your text message there. Sorry, I was 7 minutes late to the show. Yeah, real racing takes up a lot of time for sure. I know, I've been there. I've done that back in the late 90s when I was young and dumb.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so the caution came out, what, 50-ish? And that'll still... Nah, they still can't make it on fuel. Ain't nobody gonna gamble that far on a tank of gas, I don't think, in my opinion. All right, the leader is going through lap traffic again. Does the 21 have any damage? I can't tell. Oh yeah, he's got some nose damage, my front damage. Yeah. That's why the truck seems to be a handful. I can see a hole through the hood. It's one of them nights for the Rockstar Energy 21 at Cody James. Ooh, the 12 wanted to clear his nose, but he wasn't quite clear yet. See what I mean by how much it zoomed in? It's so bad. Right there's not too bad, but... All right, all this lap traffic is allowing Tyler to close the gap a little bit. Alan Hilton is tagging along too. Twelve's got a whole lot of clean air right now. He's going to open that gap back up, I'm sure. Tyler and Alan try to methodically work their way through this lap traffic. Not easy to do here at Richmond. Track's only so wide. Really only one groove. Just kind of hope the lap trucks play nice, and right now they're not. They got Tyler boxed in. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was close. The 07. It's underneath the 63 at Cameron Varnador. Tyler had to back out of the gas. Really had nowhere to go. That closed the gap for the 43. So they played nice, and they all got through there alive. So that's a good thing. Tyler feeling the pressure. The 43 gets a little loose there in the back straightaway. That'll open up gap for Tyler there and give a little breathing room. That'll allow 51 of Clifton to close the gap on the 43 for P3. All right, let's click on the old exciting button, see if who it'll take us to. Kyle Oakley. Jeremy, right back to the front. I don't want to go back to the front. I was already on the front guys enough here. Let's see what Mr. Todd Sherrill's up to. Seems to be in a battle for 21st, 20th. Brian Watson is 20th position. Little iRacing iFlag love. There it is. Beautiful paint job. I like it. Eric Woods inside the top 20 and riding a P19. Not sure what he's got on his truck. That is a bunch of wood. Ah, I get it. Eric Wood riding the Woody truck. I like it. That's awesome. Good stuff. That's perfect. I love guys that have a sense of humor. Drivers that have a sense of humor that want to. Alrighty. Nick Camlin. P12. Oh, what happened to the Mongoose? 65 Andy Tico. Did he miss the corners? Take a look. It was really low down there for a second. Battling a lap truck of Kevin Varnador. To get loose off the corner. Yes, he does. Loose off to corner 4. Way down the apron. That leads to a really bad entry. Oh! Yeah, that's hard to recover there. Looks like Tico's going to lose a spot to the 18 of Troy Tarbuck. Or does he hang in strong there? I'm going to try to go back to the live TV here so we don't miss anything. Side by side, coming out of 4. We'll fast forward just a hair so we can get back to live TV. Oh, he's clear. That opens the door for Mark Zabak on the 11 truck to follow along. 07 just bounced it off the front straightaway wall there a little bit. No harm, no foul. It's a pretty good battle there. That was scary. Andy was able to save it there. Man, these guys are really going at it in this pack here. Cody James, rough night continues. He's just trying to stay out of the way. So hard to do at this racetrack. There's like nowhere to hide. Oh my, Andy Tico misses the corner off of 2. That allows the 11 of Mark Zabak to get by. It allows Tarbuck to get by. Who else is going to get by the Mongoose? Well, Kevin Barndor can't get by. He's a lap truck. 02 Guy Barrett trying to get by. Ooh, these guys are really going at it. Oh, man. And Tico hanging strong in that second lane. Ooh, that was close. All right, now he's got a little breathing room on entry. Try to get that thing right back down to the apron. Ooh, can't leave that door open there, Andy. There you go, right back down to the apron. All right, now he's got his eyes. 77 bounces, 65 bounces off the wall. Good Lord. 77, Kyle Oakley snaps into a Slim Jim as he bounces off the wall. Andy Tico trying to get a bowl of cereal off the wall. He was trying to get a piece of pizza off the 59 truck here. I must be hungry. I'm talking about food. 65. Woo! Look at these guys. Oh man, scary. Man, I don't want to get away from these guys. These guys are fun to watch. Battle for top 15 supremacy here. 02 way up the racetrack. Gets a nice run off the corner though. And these guys have a handful on it back straightaway. Handful. Oh, the 3! Joseph Musso! Just barely gets into the 20. Was it the 22 of Hamlin? Oh. I am so lucky at catching this stuff live. The last couple of weeks I've been just like watching trucks, and coincidentally the accidents has been right on my camera screen. Yeah, it looks like Joseph may have came in a little hot, just it touches him. Fortunately for the 22, I don't think anybody hits him. Wait, he's got a little bit of. I already had that spoiler damage from the previous incident, so yeah, nobody hits him. So I know he's upset. I know he's mad. Short track racing, but the good thing is nobody destroyed him down by the Geico restart zone. So let's make sure he gets out of there cleanly. We'll go back to light B. Yep, he gets out of there clean. So good thing is he didn't get destroyed. So, and it looks like he's staying out for the wave around. That will probably put the 12 on pit road. Yep. 12 on pit road. Tyler's on pit road. Hilton's on pit road. Everybody's on pit road. A lot of guys staying out for the wave arounds. Wait, Brian Conklin, was he a lap down? Looks like he stayed out on the racetrack. This will be their second set of tires they've used, and we just passed halfway. So, this is going to get interesting late. Because that one set of tires left. 80s, 70 something left to go. That'll make things real interesting. Oh, the 18 was nabbed by the pit road police, it appears. Looks like he's letting the whole field go by. That is the worst feeling in the world when the police can't get you. speeding sucks. Yeah, that sucks. He had a good night going. He was battling Andy Tico there for a P8, P9 around there. Now he's just all the way to the rear. There's only 20 trucks on the lead lap, but speeding penalty, I believe, is the end of the longest line, so he's gonna have all them lap trucks in front of him. That's a tough pill to swallow. All right, go to TV3 so I can see what's going on. I count a decent amount of wave rounds. Tyler Marble beat out. Okay, I gotta know why the 12 lost so many spots. Rewind. It comes in first. They all took 4 tires. What? I'm confused. I don't know what happened. Did he not have it in gear? Let's get in his cockpit. This is interesting. I'm really confused. Cockpit. There you are. Is he revving the engine trying to get out of pit road?
Taking bottom.
Oh, he didn't have it in gear. He's revving the engine, did not have it in gear. Oh, we have all been there. We have all done it. It sucks because you're trying to get it in first and the RPMs are too high and it won't go into gear. Oh, what a kick in the nuts. Man, that sucks. He lost 6 spots. Not having that bad boy in gear, waiting for his pit gear to get done. Woo! I think the lights are out on the old pace truck. That P2 needs to close it up, or he's going to be really left behind in the Geico restart zone. It's the curvature of the radius of the racetrack. Yeah, he's going to be losing some spots there. He goes way back. As I say that, he's got a nice run off the corner. Tyler Marble. It looked like he got through the gears too well, but apparently he did, because I thought for sure that 43 was going to get a nice run out the corner. Michael Thwaites, the silent assassin. Oh, they're wrecking on the back straightaway. 0-3. Christopher Cowgill.
Caution.
Cautions breed cautions. And this is where it might get stupid. Come on. Brake pedal, people. Brake pedal. You seen he was in trouble. Use the brake pedal. That could have been easily avoided right there. He was out of shape. Brake pedal could have been used, and everybody would have made it through there cleanly.
65, you're supposed to pass him.
Unfortunate. I'm not calling out any drivers. I'm not going to replay it. Yeah. That was unavoidable. Or, no, that was avoidable. That was easily avoidable. That sucks. All right. Hopefully we can stay clean and green. I'm going to get my UI back up here. All right, drivers, if these restarts start getting stupid, I'm just going to put it out there. We're going to go to single file restart. So I'm just warning you. So let's get going on this restart, guys. All right, I had to say my piece. All right. Nothing to talk about other than the lucky dog was a 37 of Brian Conklin. It looks like the 04 is coming out of pit road. Yes, so he's trying not to lose a lap. Yeah, he's still on the lead lap. So he's getting his damage fixed, trying to stay on the lead lap. Live to fight another lap. So since Brian Conklin's the lucky dog, I believe the sim will tell him to let the 04 pass. Brian should be the end of the longest line. As I say that, that's not happening. So that means the 04 might have a pit road penalty of speeding. Oh, he thought about coming down pit road, but they're throwing out the 1 to go. So he's like, oh shit, I ain't going down pit road again. That'd be the 04 I'm talking about. Oh no, we're still single file, so it's 2 to go. My bad. All right, now they're getting lined up correctly. There they go. All right, who's leading this bitch? One Tyler Marble. 48 FastTrack Sim Racing truck, iRacing iFlag truck. The lights will be coming out as we cross the line. Race was shaping to be pretty good. Getting a little sloppy now. Last yellow could have been easily avoided. Just tapping the brake a little bit and let that guy collect his truck. But all right, let's see if we can stay green here. I sent the warning out that if they get stupid with restarts, we're going to go single file. So let's see if they adhere to my warning. Heed my warning. Nobody wants to start single file. It sucks. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It worked in the Coke Series last night, and I can't imagine it here. So, all right, pace truck is about ready to pull off the racetrack. Tyler Marble maintaining pace truck speed. Geico restart zone. Green flag. Really took its sweet ass time coming out, but it's out. Tyler Marble clear into turn 1, followed by Alan Hilton trying to get a nice run off the corner. Clifton and Thwaites are coming. Thwaites hanging strong in that high lane. Who's that up top with Thwaites? That'd be the 12th truck. Trying to rebound from his pit road snafu. Tyler Marble either missed the entry or he wants to be up there to get the momentum off the corner. Not sure. I wasn't paying attention to that particular truck. If it was me, I would not be giving up that apron at this racetrack. But he's going to try and hang strong up there. He's got a nice run down the front straightaway. Any more coats of paint on that truck, he was scraping the wall right there. What a battle for the lead here. 3 trucks really going at it. You can lay a blanket underneath the top 5 here. I'm sure they're not cuddling underneath that blanket. 99 if Thwaites gets a little sideways off turn 4. Trying to get that throttle down to get a nice run down the front straightaway. So hard to do here at Richmond. The weird front straightaway. As I say that, 43 Alan Hilton takes the lead. Kind of methodically worked his way through the field. Was able to get the low line somehow from Tyler Marble. I missed it. This is the part where you can't lose your focus. Still got to save your tires. Still a ways to go here. 62 laps. So this is where you want to just kind of settle in, get single file, save your tires. Be the best tire saver at the end. Have the best finish. 12 is not even paying attention to what I'm saying because he's like, fuck you guys, I'm coming. Man, tire saving be damned. Oh, the 07's in the way. Oh, 3 wide. Woohoo! That made me fucking pucker up. Man, Tyler Marble lost his spot there. Well, he lost his spot before the 07. My bad. So, all right, Michael Thwaites trying to get by Tyler Marble. 4 of Jacob Musal. I always have to check the leaderboard to make sure I got the correct first name of the Musals. I can't go all the wrecking in the back. 07. Oh boy, rough night for the 07.
That's okay.
Somebody got into him. I didn't see who it was. Having a rough night. Sucks having damage riding around. 4. Jacob Musau dives gives it underneath Tyler going into turn 3 there. Tyler will get the run off in turn 4. I think I got the wrong boost out. Jacob boosts out 4 truck. There we go. Right. Whoa, the 12 truck just sent it into 3. Man. Fastest truck on the track right now, believe it or not, Ryan Haynes is a lap down. As I say that, I don't know who it is, disappeared on me. All right, the 11 of Mark Zabak, it's underneath Guy Barrett for P7. That was a nice there on entry of 3. Textbook pass right there. Nice job, Mark. All right, a lot of single file racing. Let's click on the old exciting button and see who it takes us to. Took us 1 truck back. Click on it again. Come on, that can't be the most exciting. That must mean everybody's single file. Let's check out the Woody truck. Mike, oh, the 39's down pit road. Let's get a little pit stop, I'm sure. Getting some damage fixed. Brian Coughlin, let's see how he's doing after that wave around Lucky Dog. Riding in P16 and fighting the damaged truck of 03. Christopher Cowgill. There's Woody right behind Brian. The Woody machine. P17. Oh, Troy retired from the race. He probably got caught up in that last segment. Hated for Troy. He was running in the top 10 most of the night. It's a tough pill to swallow. Hate to see it. Joe Logano would say that's short track racing. Short track racing for the people that can understand. All right, the 12 is not letting the 43 check out. He's right on his tailgate. Gets a nice run into the corners every single lap. Crazy. Damaged trucks in the rear as 0-1 sends it down into turn 1. Jason Johnson, your first truck 1 lap down. Wayne Fleet, the 06 is 2 trucks behind him. That'll be your battle for the Lucky Dog. So as of right now, if the yellow were to come out, Jason Johnson would be your Aaron's Lucky Dog. I'm sure he's praying for a yellow, but as the owner of this league, I am not. I want it to stay green and see what kind of strategy unfolds here. A lot of these guys, most of these guys only have 1 set of tires left. So if a yellow were to come out now, it would be interesting to see if people would take them. I'm not sure they would 50 to go. It'd be almost a no-brainer. Riding along. The 51 truck, Jeremy Clifton riding in P4. The tire tracks of 1 Michael Thwaites. Oh! Gets a little slippy doodah there off the corner, trying to get underneath the 30 Line Grisby. Line having a rough night with a severely damaged race truck. Line unfortunately seems to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time at a lot of these races. Just kind of an innocent victim. Week in and week out, I admire his persistence every week. Very loyal to FastTrack Sim Racing. I appreciate it very, very much. Riding in a sweet looking truck too, by the way. Old school Bobby Allison, really high life. I liked it. iRacing iFlag truck of Todd Sherrill. Beautiful paint job. We're riding along Brian Conklin in the Monster Energy truck. This is his home track. Goes to Richmond in real life twice a year. Tries to. I think he goes twice a year most of the time. Track's not too far from him. He wishes the racing was better in real life for the Cup Series. It's been kind of a bore lately. Richmond Speedway can't make up their minds between nighttime and daytime racing. as they try to chase the attendance constantly. What's better, nighttime racing will get more people, or will daytime racing constantly go back and forth? The kids hate it because they're, you know, if it's a night race, they don't get home till late. They got school the next day. Then if it's a daytime race, I prefer daytime because it makes the track hot, slick, makes the cars go all over the place. That's me personally. But visually, the nighttime racing, you can't beat nighttime racing visually. But I prefer hot, slick, make the drivers work them trucks or cars. Elbows up, baby. We can't every lap elbows up here at Richmond. If it's nighttime, track's too cool, too grippy. It's like driving slot cars out there. Y'all just stay in one groove and just hammer down. Pretty easy to drive, I'm sure. Pizza truck, Wesley Gantz. More damage. You don't know what's on the truck of Ryan Sherrill. There's a Facebook page. What the hell's it called? All-Star. Let's go to the All-Star Racing Giveaways on Facebook. They give away old school NASCAR die-cast cards, memorabilia. You gotta be part of their Facebook page. And instead of saying raffle, they're called waffles, so the Facebook police don't get involved. But they got giveaways. They got a lot of cool stuff on there too. And they've actually done a contest with Mr. Sherrill here. If you can predict what position he finishes for select races throughout the season, the owner of the Facebook page will give out prizes and stuff like that. So they did it for Daytona. It was quite the hit, and a lot of people were involved in that. So it's good to see sponsors interacting with iRacers. I like it. Pretty cool. Andy Tickle falling through the field, falling like the Titanic. I don't even see him on my top 20 leaderboard. I don't know what spot he's running. I can't see it, unfortunately. Let's go back to the leaders. 12 trucks, nothing for Alan Hilton right now. Waits in 3, Clifton 4th, Marble 5, and Jacob South 6th. Leaders are really spread out. Nothing to see here, nothing to do here. We'll let them go and see what else we can focus on. Matthews and Ted. That's a good looking truck too. I think there's a beaver on that truck. Yes, there it is. There's a beaver. Not that kind of a beaver because this is a family show, but it's a beaver. I don't know who to talk about. Everybody's single file. Oh, we got a battle. We got a battle. 48 underneath 51 of Jeremy Clifton for P4. Clifton's going to get all that momentum up top. Tyler's going to have the preferred lane going into 1. Completes the pass. Will he miss the entry? No, he keeps it right down to that apron. All right, 48. P4 on the board, trying to chase down that 99. Mike waits for P3. Not sure if he's going to have enough time to chase down them leaders. But I'm sure he'll be happy with a podium if he can get there. Check the eyes. All right. 30 is outside of the 07. Where's my mouse? I'm sorry, the 07 was under the 30. Passing. Seen that out of the corner of my eye. I'm trying to look for battles on the racetrack here.
Thank you.
these trucks do that down the straightaways, man. It's really crazy how they get all sideways and slippery. And gotta have your elbows up to keep these trucks straight down the straightaway, because iRacing default setup has some sort of crazy caster settings to it. Makes them all squirrely down the straightaways. Yeah, look at these guys. They're just like, the car wants to go right, and then you correct it, then it wants to go the other way. Just a constant battle down the straightaway. Front straightaway's not too bad because the straightaway's curved, so it's easier to keep. It's easy to keep like a load on that right front tire, so it doesn't, get all zigzaggy. But 03 is going to have a handful coming off the corner here. I'm sorry, to 3. Yeah, look at these guys. Just like one guy bouncing off the wall, a guy towards the other end of the straightaway, just almost losing it off the corner. Tires are getting worn out. Tempers are getting short. It's been a fairly clean race for the most part, I believe. I'm not even going to say the word because I don't want to have any kind of jinx, so I'll leave it alone. Been a great race so far. Oh, the 63. See, that's what I'm seeing. The truck just unloads down the straightaways. Just a handful. It's crazy. All right, let's go back to the leaders. Make sure there's no battles going on. Back to TV3 so we can see a lot of the fields. Still chasing down the 43 of Alan Hilton. Hilton looking for his second win of the season. We've had no repeat winners so far through the first 6 races. 43 has a win. 12 has a win. Tyler Marble looking for his first win. Michael Thwaite's looking for his first win, and Jacob Musau. Tyler won a couple last year. Michael Thwaite's won a couple last year. Competition in this truck series has really skyrocketed over the winter. Got some really fast quality trucks here week in and week out. Be tough sailing for a lot of these guys. 43 coming up on some more lap traffic. That truck is clean. See any kind of damage on that bad boy. That's Bucky's Beaver. Don, I just seen your message. Thank you. That's Buck. What is, I don't even know what that is. Is that a restaurant or something? I have no idea. Been out of the beaver business for a little while. Pretty much ever since I've gotten married. Hey-o. 43 getting by to 06. Puts another lap down. Puts him another lap down. Boy, Wayne Fleets. Love me that Mark Martin paint scheme. Stay on the leaders here just a little longer as they get past the lap traffic here. I don't want to miss anything in case the little something goes down. All right, leaders clear. Got a little clear sailing now. Next victim is going to be the 08, James Gilbert. Be a little while before he catches him. He's almost a full straightaway away. So let's see if the 12 car can navigate his way through the lap trucks here. Looks like he's going to clear him on exit. Oh, maybe not. All right, Christopher gives him a little room there on exit. Didn't want to stick his nose on his rear quarter. That could have been ugly. Tyler Marble trying to get by to 06. Wayne Fleets.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Todd.
Kyle Knapp's telling somebody to go ahead. Am I not on live TV? I am on live TV. Talk to. Oh wait, that wasn't Kyle talking. That was somebody else. My bad. I'm not a multitasker. All right. Tyler Marble. All right. The top 3 are just about past all the lap traffic for now. And at 51, Clifton has really fell off. Wait for it. The cliff. Yes, he has really fallen off the cliff. That's right. I know. I'm not a comedian. Jacob Musa still with a solid top 5. Michael Thwaites riding in P4. I gave most of the field some TV love. We're going to stay with these guys, the leaders, for the next 20 laps. Focus on the battles here. 04, Brian Watson. trying not to. Oh, he's already lost that. Gives a spot up to Tyler, gives him the lane. Oh, it's a tight squeeze off that corner there. Come on, Mouse. There you are. And Tyler Marble seems to be closing the gap on the 12. He's coming. He is hunting him down. It's a gas station with the biggest gas station you'll ever see. Gas station, tacos, baked goods, barbecue joint, clothing, snacks. Down south, I go down to Georgia, yes, because this is future fighting is from Georgia. Look at Tyler Marble close the gap on that 12. It's like he pushed the fucking rocket ship button there down the back straightaway. What the hell was that all about? See if he can do it again. Is the 12 really tight off of turn 2? Or did he just miss it that lap? We'll find out here this time around. Man, I want this thing to stay greener. 3 wide on my right monitor. Oh, back to the 99. Oh, I can't click on the button fast enough. There it is. And I hear Tyler upstairs going, no! Oh, he's not happy, Tyler Marble. He did not want to see that yellow. And this is what I seen on my right monitor. Oh. Man, just sucks. All right, a lot of these guys have one set of tires. What do you do? Gotta pit. I really think you gotta pit. Oh yeah, they're still, yeah, they're jeez, almost a no-brainer. Well, that screws Tyler, I think, in my opinion, because the 43 and the 12 have really good really good short run speed, and Tyler, my humble opinion, doesn't, not compared to those two guys. So he did not want to see that. I heard him yelling all the way down here in the basement, no, because he was just about ready to pass the 12. Not sure if he would have caught the 43 by the end, but he was certainly coming. That sucks. That's just a sucky deal all around. Damn it. Lap truck kind of in the way of the 99, and it looks like the 99 was just trying to get under him. Unfortunately, the bumper was there. Sucks. Let's see what's going on. All right, so 03's coming down pit road.
Guys, the rule is when you're pitting, stay to the outside. Don't go all the way to the inside and do the pit stalls.
That is true. Can't drive through pit stalls. We're back to live TV. The leader is Hilton. Has some wave arounds. 39 Ains, 63 Varnador, 01. Is that John? I believe that's John. Yes, Johnson. 10 Matthews. Glenn Grisby comes down pit road, says, I ain't having any of this. Tico's going to be a wave around. These guys are going to hope for a fast yellow. They'll get a lap back, hope for a fast yellow, get their 4 new sneakers, fill it up with some Kool-Aid, and try to get what they can before the race is done. There's only 16 trucks on the lead lap, and all top 16 on the lead lap did pit. Wayne Fleet pitted 2 laps down. Maybe he could have stayed out for a wave around, but maybe his tires were used up. So that's unfortunate. I think I would have stayed out and took a gamble, but I don't know how his tires are. He might not have tires left to make the truck rotate. So all right, let's stay with the should be fine for the wave arounds. Those guys need to really wake up with the wave rods. They could have easily went. You don't have to wait for the spotter to tell you. It'll catch up eventually and tell you. All right, let's focus on the 43. The lights are out on the pace truck.
Green flag.
All right, we're green. 43 gets a nice launch out of the hole. Make sure the 12 is going to stick it down. I don't know what happened. I can't hear. '48 falls in line for P2. Ellen Hilt P1. The 12 has some really good short run speed all race. See if he tries to get after these top 2 leaders here. Got 10 to go at the line. Just going to stay with the leaders here. 3 wide, 35, and a 77. Get together. It's a 3 wide deal. I seen it on my one monitor. Let's click on the old previous crash button. Yep, I'll rewind it. Oh, the 77 gets loose off of the corner. Kyle Oakley. They get to 3 wide. Oh. 70. I can't tell if the 35 came down. Let's go for the old bar chase mode. We'll rewind it a little bit. Ugh, that was just one coming down, one coming up. They kind of met in the middle. And one of them deals there. 77 definitely did have issues coming off the corner. Trying to save his truck down the back straightaway. I can't tell if that was a block or if the truck unloaded like the trucks have been. The trucks have been unloading all night. Looks like, yeah, I don't know what happened there. If that was a block, I'm gonna call it. That was a bad block. Because that caused that incident there. Can't tell if, man, can't tell if the 59 got into it or not. Senna, that code maybe? Yeah. Maybe. Possible. It just kind of shot him over. And it could have been some that code. I don't know. Too tough to tell. Short track racing, less than 10 laps to go. What are you going to do? Peppers and just antsy trying to get to the end of this race here. Yeah, all right, that puts Tyler Marvel restarting on the outside row just like the last time. The leader was playing a little bit of mind games there. Gotta be careful, because if you play too much mind game there with the speed, side racing's gonna nab ya. He was trying to get Tyler off of his door there, so it's interesting. Sometimes iRacing will stag you from doing that, coming to the restart zone. Gotta be careful. Woo! Man, we're gonna be 4 to go when we go green. This is getting juicy. Juicy. All right, let's run down the field, the top 10 real quick. Hilt, Marvel, Knapp, Thwaites, Musau. That'd be Jacob Musau. Clifton, Zabak, Shero, Gantz, and the other Musau clan, Joseph. Rounding out your top 10. Lights are out on the old iRacing pace car. Going to be important for the 48 to get a nice launch. To me, been a little slow on the restarts all night. It's kind of hard to tell from this camera angle. Not inside his car, so I don't know, but by what I see, even when he was the leader, it seemed like the P2 guy got a little bit of a jump on him. I don't know if he's just, I don't know, just be me. All right, Michael Thwaites, P4, the 12, Knapp, P3. And
Green flag.
oh, the 43 looks like he spins the tires just a wee bit coming there to the hammer down zone. 12 really sticks it in there. No, I thought Tyler was going to stick his nose up on the right rear quarter. Oh, little hard on the brakes there, so he didn't miss the entry to try to keep it down by the apron. Gets a nice run off the corner doing that too. Michael Thwaites, the silent assassin, gets by the 12, looking to get by the 48 now. Tyler, just as I say that, Tyler was going to get a nice run off the corner for the back straightaway. This race is getting stupid at the end. It's short track racing, I get it, but as a league owner, I don't want to see it. Makes me angry.
Sorry about that, Tyler, going in the three-man.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, it's racing. We're
What
going
happens
for the
here?
win.
Oh, it's a
It's fine.
77. I'm on the wrong truck. I seen orange and I
put
just assumed.
myself down there.
I seen him also sideways. There's a truck in the grass, first of all, the 59. Let's check that out before we see the actual yellow. Oh, he gets a little slideways. That is so easy to do here at Richmond. The truck just completely unloads. The ass end gets light, and then you're just along for the ride. It looks like the 17 of Todd Sherrill gets into the 77 of the Slim Jim machine, Kyle Oakley. Oh!
Lucky dog coming.
Little contact there. 3 wide. Just, man, just running out of real estate there. He didn't do anything wrong. He even backs out of it because he sees the truck low.
On this restart, we don't need to be driving like a bunch of idiots just because it's green-white checkered.
Amen to that, Brian. Amen, brother man. Yeah, the 17 backs out because he knows he's 3 wide and they still get together. Can't tell if the 77 came down on him or not. I don't know if the 77 didn't know they were 3 wide. Let's go to Far Chase. Check this out. Yeah, it's just the 17 held his line and just, just one of them deals, man. It sucks. That was no dive bomb. That was no nothing. That was just 3 wide. He lost the momentum because he got into the contact with 0-2, I think that is. He holds his line. It's just, yeah, it's kind of met in the middle. One of them shitty deals. Hate to see it. All right, this is going to be the first green-white checker of 3. Max we have is 3. All the good action, fun action has been up front. A lot of the shenanigans is out back. Hopefully, I want this to stay green as owner of FastTrack Sim Racing. I want this to stay green. See a hell of a battle coming to the line. May the best hot lapper win. Oh, I'm shaking over
Jim,
here.
you gotta pass me, Jim.
Oh, let's check and see what's going on back here. Guys can't get lined up right. Gotta listen to them spotters, guys. Gotta listen to them spotters.
Hey, Jim, you're all right.
All right, it's like the spotters telling the 65 by them guys.
Go ahead, Jim. You gotta stay ahead of me.
Oh Lord!
Sorry about that.
Listen to your spotters, people. I believe the 06 was the lucky dog. Yes, I think. So that's why he's in the rear, which is proper for iRacing scoring. I don't think anybody else is on pit road, so there shouldn't be any kind of problems lining up. I think these guys are lined up correct. That's good. Let's focus back on the leaders. And again, I'm on this view, this TV camera view, because he makes the viewer see most of the trucks on the racetrack. If I get into the other camera views, it only zooms in on like 2 or 3 trucks. I want to be able to see a lot of the action. So bear with me. All right, so let's see if Tyler Marble get a better restart here. The green is out right about now. Oh, the 43 with a massive launch. 99 going to try and fill the hole down low. Man, oh man. 48 gets a nice run off the corner. 99 gets a better run off the corner. 51 sticks it down underneath the 12. Oh, a little fucking ass slap there going in the turn 3. Guys got different brake zones. Trying to get all they can here on the green-white checker. Tyler Marble gets a nice run off the corner of the 51. The 4 gonna make it 3 wide. 51 says, jams it in there. Gets into Tyler Marble because he was avoiding the 3 wide. Looks like the 43, Alan Hilt, wins here at Richmond Speedway. Followed by Michael Thwaites, Jeremy Clifton, Jacob Musow, and Mark Sabak rounds out your top 5. Boy. Well, it was a fairly good race for the most part. Got stupid there at the end. Too many cautions at the end. Short track racing, I get it. But people try to get what they get, causing mayhem and shit. So 43 at the win. Let's go to a quick commercial break, and we'll do some interviews. Yeah. Michael Thwaites, I need you on Discord if you want to be interviewed, please. All right, we're back. Let's check out the results of the Richmond Spring 160 here. Alan Hilton, your winner. Michael Thwaites, P2. Jeremy Clifton, P3. Jacob Musow, 4. Mark Zabak, 5. Ryan Sherrill, 6. Kyle Knapp, 7. Joseph Musow, 8. Guy Barrett, 9. And Brian Conklin pulling out a top 10. All the way from that lucky dog stuff. Brett Spot, 11th. Wesley Gant, 12th. Cody Matthews, 13th. Todd Sherrill, 14th. Christopher Cowgill, 15th. Tyler Marble, unfortunate accident there coming to the checkered, P16. Wayne Fleet, 17th. Kevin Varnador, 18th. Early accident kind of ruins his night. Jason Johnson, 19th. Andy Tico running in the top 10 most of the night. Just bad luck there at the end. Ryan Haynes, 21. Keith Kelman, 22. Kyle Oakley, 23. James Gilbert, 24. Brian Watson, 25. Glenn Grisby, 26. Eric Woods, 27. Troy Tarbuck, 28. Cody James, rough night, 29. Nick Hamlin, caught up in an early incident, P30, fortunate for him. Michael Cleary, strong truck early, P31. Dylan Butler, connection issues. And Keaton rounding up the end of the field. All right, let's bring on our third place finisher, Jeremy Clifton. All right, getting the stuff situated here. Jeremy Clifton, Jeff Marble up in the Fast Track TV booth. Come home with a podium finish tonight. You were strong most of the night. It looks like you fell off there late in the race. Then a kind of a beneficiary of some late race cautions. Tell me what you saw there on that green white checkered, sir.
Yeah, well, first thing I got to do is apologize to Tyler because got into him there coming out of 4 or going into 3, I think it was. But all I saw was the 4 car dive bombing. I'm looking at my mirror and not paying attention to what's in front of me and locked it up and slid into him. So I got to apologize to him first. But yeah, it was a decent, clean race for the most part, it seemed like. And then, of course, cautions breed caution. So it just seems like we couldn't get our shit together at the end there. So
yeah, that seems to be a trend for short track racing, and just like you said, cautions breed cautions. Kind of sucks, yeah, but it is short track racing, and like I said, like you said and I said, it was decent race for the most part. We did get a lot of green flags in, so as league owner, I like to see that. Going back to the incident with Tyler, that's exactly how I saw it too. Unfortunately, we even were watching live, obviously, because you guys were up front, and I even said the 4's looking to make it 3 wide, and the 51 says no, you ain't, and then because you really got into that corner pretty hot to prevent him from going 3 wide on you, and unfortunately that puts you up into the 48 at Tyler Marble. So raw deal. I'm sure he's not happy. I'm sure he'll appreciate your apology if you try to reach out to him. Yeah, well, you brought it home, P3. The floor is yours for any shout outs you want to give.
Yeah, no, again, like I said, I definitely want to apologize to Tyler for sure. So, but got to thank Glory Pole for the sponsorship. Another win for the Glory Pole guys, which is awesome. Got to thank my wife for letting me do this on Wednesday nights. And then thank you guys for putting the league on, because definitely fun when we get to get some green flag runs in for sure. So.
All right, well, roger that. It's the short track swing this month. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tempers. Hopefully people don't take it from race to race, because next week we're at Bristol and then we got Martinsville after that. So it's going to be a lot of craziness, and just have to tame the stuff down a little bit. So again, congratulations on your top 3 tonight, and we'll see you next week, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jeff.
All right, once I move you back up to your room, the room that you're free to go wherever you want. So good night.
Appreciate it.
All right, final Michael Thwaites. Michael Thwaites, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track TV booth. Man, you were just a methodical driver throughout the whole night. We were kind of peeking in on you once in a while throughout the broadcast. And I was telling the viewers, we had a solid 12 viewers tonight. That's not too shabby, in my opinion, for a guy that doesn't know what the hell he's doing for broadcasting. But we were watching you, and we were, and I kept calling you the silent assassin, because I was explaining to the viewers that, like, last year, you would just go around saving your tires and then just pour it on when it's go time. Well, here you are. You did it again. Just kind of chilling and found your way to the front by the time we got to the checkered. And pretty good race for the most part. Got a little stupid there at the end with the cautions breeding cautions kind of stuff. But tell me about your P2 and tell me about that green white checker there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got lucky with that one caution with 15 to go, I think it was. Other than that, my tires were falling off, and I was probably gonna lose a spot or two. But yeah, that last restart it was holding on the bottom. It lucked out because the first 2 restarts, the outside lane was the preferred one with them fresh tires, but the tires were off by the time that last restart happened, and the bottom line just was moving pretty good. So, but yeah, I mean, just started 13th, I think, and just riding around, just trying to learn the track a little bit better, trying to find the groove and all that. And yeah, found something there in that last run for sure. It was fun. It was a good race.
Yes, sir. Those late restarts, including the green-white checker, there were definitely multi-groove battles between you, the 12, the 51, the 48, the 4, the winner, Alan Hilton. It's just, man, just a lot of training spots that are late in the race, and it was fun to watch on my end. I wish it would have stayed green just to kind of see how it played out, but as Logano would say, that's short track racing in his little whiny voice. But yeah, congratulations on your P2 tonight. The floor is yours to give a shout out to whoever you would like to.
Man, thank you for putting on this league and everything you do. You do great in the booth. Don't beat yourself up, and appreciate all your sponsors. I know the rim repair alloy is one of them. Forgive me for not remembering the other one, but
iRacingIFlag.com.
iFlag. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry. I should have known that. But yeah, I appreciate you putting on this league, especially you don't request any fee, and honestly, this is one of the best leagues that I've raced in. As far as there's some accidents that happen, but for the most part, everybody races with everybody with respect, and that's what I love.
All right, Michael. Well, thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you at the beautiful Coliseum next week, sir.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right, once I move you up to the other room, you are free to go wherever you would like, and I'm going to pull down the next guy.
10-4.
All right, man, we'll see you.
See you.
All right, let's pull in our winner. Let's go to Alan Hilton's truck. Alan Hilton, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track Sim Racing TV booth. Congratulations on your second win of the season here at the virtual Richmond Raceway. It was a good race for the most part. We had a bunch of green flag racing. Unfortunately, got a little silly there at the end. Hate to see it as a league owner. I know it's short track racing, and I know the trucks were a handful down the back straightaway. That really long run where you led a lot of laps. That the 12 was catching you, Kyle Knapp. 48 was catching both of you guys right before that caution came out on that very long run. Tyler Marble is up one floor above me, and I just heard him yell no because he knew he was coming. He was all over the 12. He kept the gap to you too. Man, but you were solid all night. You had some great short run speed, along with the 12 had some good short run speed. You guys were able to maintain a nice distance from the rest of the field. So let's just focus on the end of that race there. Once those cautions started coming out, what was your plan on these restarts? And just kind of give us the lay of the land here on the green white checkers too.
Man, Jeff, I was super disappointed when that caution came out after leading all those laps, man. I thought I had it in the bag at that point, but, we had those green-white checkers there. And the first one, Tyler got a good jump on me and had to battle with him there for a little bit. But I feel like I timed that last one perfect and was able to get myself out there and come home with the win, man.
Yeah, you had a good launch on that restart. Tyler had a good launch on the previous one. It's so hard to do because the restart zone's on the radius curvature of the racetrack. So it's hard for that P2 guy to maintain speed, to stay on the leader's door because the restart zone is really finicky with the outside row speed. So the guy on the outside row has to be really careful not to get a black flag. So it's just a game you got to play with the restarts and make sure get a good launch and kind of stay on the leader's door. But I like the restart zones. It makes things really interesting. But enough about that. Let's just focus on you. Second win of the season. I don't know where that will put you in points. I believe the 51 was the point leader. You'll certainly move up some more with your second win of the season here. Man, I'm done rambling. The floor is yours. You can give thanks to whoever you would like.
Yeah, man, just really proud of this whole team here, the Glory Pole team. We're on a good run right now, so I hope to keep it going next week. I'd like to thank Maestro's Classic, throwback brand, Glory Pole as well. All those guys have been huge supporters of mine. My mom and dad are out there watching tonight. I know they're excited for me, so I'll talk to them soon, and we'll celebrate a little bit. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, roger that. Celebrate responsibly. And we got Bristol next week, man. It's going to be wild and crazy, and then we got Martinsville after that. So hopefully tempers aren't flaring from race to race. Want to see some great green flag racing here at Fast Track. And again, congratulations, the second one of the season. Gives you some more playoff points as we get closer to that cutoff. Well, we're not even close. This is only race 7, but you know what I mean. And yeah, we'll see you next week, sir. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff.
Yep. Once I move you out of here, you are free to wherever you would like. So don't feel like you're trapped there. All right, man, we'll see you.
Thanks.
All right, Jeff Marble here at beautiful Raceway, Richmond Raceway. A lot of single file racing earlier in the race. Everybody minding their P's and Q's, lower incident limits tonight to kind of get people's attentions. Like I've been saying to these guys, pretty decent race for the most part. A little stupid there at the end. Some people got screwed. Some people got lucky. Some people were just here. So decent field tonight. 30 drivers here at Fast Track Sim Racing. If you want to race with us, if you like what you saw, go check out Fast Track. Fast Track is all one word. Fast Track Sim Racing on Facebook. The Discord link is on the Facebook page. Click that. Join Discord. We'll get you going in the right direction. If we feel like you're a good fit here, we check out your stats. We'll go ahead and give you an invite. So we just don't let anybody race here. We take several things into account, especially for our Cup Series, which is mostly invite only. Our Truck Series is a little more lenient. So again, if you want to race with us, go to Fast Track Sim Racing on Facebook. Click on the Discord link. We'd like to thank iRacingIFlag.com for being our title sponsor. Use FastTrack15 at checkout to save 18% off. If an item is out of stock, keep checking their website as they get stuff back in stock and save yourself some money. All right, I'd like to thank Alloy Wheel Repair Specialists out of Richmond, Virginia as our title sponsor for our Cup Series. You can check out Ghost Racing Network on YouTube as they broadcast our Cup Series. Austin Green does a fantastic job. One of the best young and up-and-coming broadcasters on the iRacing scene. Dude's phenomenal. Good speaker. Very energetic. Not bad for a one-man wrecking crew. So I like it. All right. Ghost Racing Network on YouTube. They don't just broadcast us. They broadcast a lot of stuff. I'm just glad to be in a relationship with them guys. So that means a lot for our Cup Series. Gets our name out there. We've already had some guys join our league because they simply just seen our broadcast and they like the way we race over there in the Cup Series. We ran caution free last week at the Texas Oval. We don't run COTA because COTA's for Formula One. So we ran caution free. We had 30-something cars at Texas. We ran caution free. So that's the kind of racing you get here at Fast Track Sim Racing. All right, I'm done rambling. Again, Alan Green is your winner. Michael Thwaites, P2. Jeremy Clifton, P3. Thank you for watching. I am not a professional broadcaster, nor do I pretend to be. I do the best I can. I'm more of a racer, but I'm out here just watching and having fun, talking about what I see. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for the 12 continuous viewers tonight. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm used to only seeing like 1 or 2 on there. So, all right, guys, I'm done rambling. I'm out. We'll see you guys next week. Bristol, baby.
Basket can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second spot, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at him.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Aprovitus is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?